7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Greeting. Excuse me, I've got I don't know what this is. Uh, I'm in a frenzy right now, bombarded with this energy, negative energy. I need help. So if we can remove this negative energy, then what I was working for is to become a good human being, right? That I can become a good human being, I'm on, but I don't know why it doesn't show here that I'm okay. Now it started here on my other mobile. Okay, greetings everyone. This is me, Zahra, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia. Sorry, I'm in a frenzy and not well, being attacked and praying. Oh, my eyes now. Oh, sorry, but I have to do this. In the daytime, there was a lot of noise, and so. But if it's very late, then I'll be disturbing the neighbors very late in the night, which I don't want to. Anyways, coming in the daytime, now there's a lot of disturbance. So it started. Okay, my condition case is kind of very weird. And listening to Loy Macedo case on an Indian UAE Indian man. What's happened there? What's the title? God, he got into trouble with this the law in India because of this Indian female whom he met, and they went out, and then before marriage they had sex, and he wasn't. His parents said no, you can't marry her. So you can listen to this, watch this video, Loy Macedo's. I think the courts there in India made a wrong decision, because the girl should have some sense of responsibility. When she slept with this man, went out before marriage, before even engagement, and also to thoroughly examine this case, because in my wild mad mind, after listening to this video, it kind of, I somehow felt that, you see, he also had a business partner. He had his business, and then he went on partnership so he had a business partner. Maybe the business partner set up, but the business partner didn't help him after he was wrecked, this fellow Indian in the UAE. And he carried on with his business then in the UAE. So certain, my started to suspect whether, how could this Indian fellow man go like normally while this person is wrecked, his business partner. His life is destroyed. He's destroyed. His father died of a heart attack because his father had a heart problem or something like this, and his mother is left and is alive. Sorry, is alive, and he's taking care of his mother. He lost everything, and then he started a new business. He went to another country, but it's not like before. However, Loy Macedo said that his life is destroyed. Right? So looking at this, I feel whoever decided on this case made a very rash quick decision against this man. Not going deep into it, UAE Indian male gets in India for refusing marriage to an Indian female, loses Roy Macedo on this. If you can watch this, a lot of things happening. Like sometimes I feel now, I think that there's some enemies against Pakistan. Although, yeah, we are not all good Pakistanis, but that they're exploiting this situation of Islam and the person not being good. So there are, we have enemies. Even though you may be a criminal, you have criminal Pakistani, let's say, you have enemies, right? Sometimes it happens that the person who, like I could go out, the way they made me, I could go out if I had a gun, say hands up and start killing people, right? But it's not really me. And I might think also it's me, but I mean, some of you coming here do blame me, right? Like ex-Muslim Alisha, Adam Seeker, and Christians are with Christians helping, and Hindus helping their Sanatan Hindus. There's no one to help me, and so you can see I'm all alone. Sometimes maybe a Christian will come and try to cheer me up, but we can't bag on that, rely on that. So I'm much grateful if a Christian comes here. It's quite shocking, surprising. But Christians are for Christians, and if also David Wood and Apostate Prophet are together, it's because Apostate Prophet's, I think, wife is Christian. And then the Pakistani ex-Muslims, they help themselves. They don't help anyone else. But now I'm not talking about those Pakistanis. I'm talking about someone like Imran Khan, who was decent, who was honest. And something's happened to him. Haris Sultan's video on that, or live stream, I just saw the video later on, that Saudi Arabian Crown Prince has become very angry with Imran Khan, right? And what the thing that, how ironic, right? Modi and UAE, they have good relations, president of UAE. Imran Khan was a very honest person. I don't know what the devil has gotten into him. So remember, sometimes when I keep saying Spellbound movie by Alfred Hitchcock, there's also, you should see to understand my position here and condition. Like, I'm not the murderer, but I feel like a murderer and I act like a murderer, but I'm not the murderer. And you know what they can do on the psychic level? They can give you, they can ruin your health, they can destroy your life. Things that compelled to say things, stupid things, bewakufi, stupid things. Like Imran Khan said, or I heard he said against, so much lavishly living Saudi Arabian crown prince. So Haris Sultan was saying that's not right of Imran Khan to say that against his friend. Even when I came to Dubai, I saw that it's a lavish life and all this, but what would I say? Think about it, right? Even in this condition, if he's your friend, you call him up and say directly, you're living a lavish life, there are people dying and all this. There's a way of saying it, but we don't say it properly. Some devil has gotten into us, it seems. And I wasn't even in Oxford University. Imran Khan is Oxford University educated and sensible person. What in the world has gotten into him? And so many cases on him. And the Indians were not leaving him alone, like saying, this thing of his and that thing, criticizing him in and out news channels on YouTube. And then we had someone who shot at him. How can they, like an extremist, Islamic extremist, young man, when he's married to a peer, he's married to a saint, not a Jewish saint, an Islamic saint. And cases coming up against him, like, what is this going on? So I think the dushman have, our enemies have made us go so insane that we're fighting each other, and it's really diabolical. They've put on us. And so if I kill someone, you think I've killed them, shoot. So that Indian movie song, आएगी 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 किसी को हमारी याद आएगी. So I've done this on Facebook now here. Oh God. Hema Malini, the actress in that, she shoots at, but the man sitting next to her wants her to shoot this person, kill this person. And it's not really her, she's majboor, she's helpless. However, they do things to us that we might even feel like we are the ones, we are the criminals. It's like distance mind control. So this is my case also, and needing help for Pakistan, for those of you who feel you have something on you, and you may not even feel you have something on you, and you think that, yes, we are criminals, I'm a killer. You're not a killer. Now, how do we distinguish between a real killer and the one behind the killing? Sometimes that happens also, right? Okay, you could be a murderer, but sometimes, in my case, I can see I'm not a murderer, but I've been made a murderer or a terrorist. Angry, moody, aggravated, irritated, violent. तो पूरा बचपन का वो, from childhood you have to see the case, mitigating circumstances, all this. I think not the law, but the Indian, on this case also, Law Macedo has spoken about, sorry I'm speaking about this, taking it as an example, I've had enough. So I feel that the court, if they have decided on this case, Indian man and the Indian female, they have decided wrongly without seeing into this matter. The female, Indian female, should realize that when they were going out, he didn't tell her that, or what, like, he didn't tell her that he was going to marry her. And she trapped him later on. Now he's paid so badly through and through that he lost his business. And then the fellow Indian, perhaps partner in India, I don't know if he was in UAE, sorry. The fellow Indian, maybe he's gone on with that business, that maybe this businessman first started his business and found a partner for his business. And this partner, he's gone on with this business. Well, he could have said, come, out of humanity, and like, shouldn't you feel guilty? Or, for humanity, not feel guilty, but for humanity, like, my partner, he helped me, and we made such a great together, such a great team. Or we're having squabbles a little bit, okay, but I'm here and I've made it. I should help my fellow Indian now. He's in trouble. Nothing like this. So I feel he's also involved. I got an insight. I thought I could be wrong. But the other Indian partner is going on guiltless, no remorse, nothing, or no feeling for that, let's say. If he didn't do anything, set up to make him meet this girl, and there are people who do this. I've known a case where they set up, and the behind the scenes, these masterminds. So, sorry, Loy Macedo may not, I haven't even asked him actually. So he might not like me talking about this case. So for example, about Pakistan, I think, okay, so it was terrible, bad men. I'm not, Islam is terrible, you should leave it, all this, right? In fact, I was thinking about the Indian Hindus, the idol worshippers. Why wouldn't God accept their idol worshipping? Oh Allah, how can you be like this? You are merciful. How could you send them to hell? And that ayat, they are ninjas. And when I found that, it was like too much for me, because I remember before I would fight with God, or not fight, like say, sorry God, I don't understand. I mean, how can you in your Rahmaniyat, you are merciful, you are this, and you like your ibadis, right? Sincere ones, even if they worship an idol, so what if they don't know your real, if they haven't given you real esteem, if they haven't estimated you the way you are, one Allah, and all this. So what? At least see their intention here. Their niyat is clean, their intention. They're sincerely worshipping you. They've dedicated their life to the gods, and you, why would you put them in hell forever? Just because they worship idols and they haven't estimated you. So this could go into a longer thing also. That argument or something, or discussion, or realizing. I don't want it to be a debate. Can we circumvent, or what do you say it? How do you say it? This debate thing, and come into how we can come into knowing that if this is right for Allah to do this, or wrong, or this is a false God, and why wouldn't even the true Allah accept this? Let's go into this. So, but not as a debate, right? So it could be a long hours of discussion, seeing why God would not accept the idol worshippers, the one God, Supreme Creator. And another thing is that I've seen black magic. Sorry to say, I didn't ever want to give evil that importance as evil one's importance. People, the devil can come in different ways. Love, I want love. You didn't give me love. And I could see the devil saying this, right? Why don't you love me? So, or things like that. Right? And sometimes it's true. Why don't you love the person rather than beat the person up to discipline the person? So then I read Jiddu Krishnamurti, and discipline, the way we discipline is very superficial. It doesn't work in the long run. It may work forcefully, violent discipline, violently disciplining someone. This kind of discipline is superficial, and it is like, for example, if you want something to be done and the person is not, cooperating with you, and then you get angry. That anger is negative. Anger is always a negative solution to a problem, although you may think it's a solution to your problem, to this problem, but it's not a solution, it's a negative solution. Likewise is what I'm talking about, this discipline. On the superficial level, it's a negative solution. So this, and the psyche can go really weird if you have these lower astral entities attacking you. They can make you, oh God, so sinister, and watching feeling, and no, even if you're not getting a watching feeling, let's say you don't have schizoid symptoms, someone is watching me and the voices are coming and all this, but on the watching feeling, even if you don't have that and you have that negative, certain kind of, what the psychologist will say, or psychiatrist, dementia, your mind, all right, the mentally challenged. Ooh, if this black magic is on you, then no medicine will work on you. No psychiatric, no therapy. It might work for the time being, like someone there supporting you, a psychiatrist, but it will fall apart the moment you are alone, or on at other times with a psychiatrist. So it's a real mess up, the way they mess up your psyche, your mind, these lower astral entities like jinns, spirits, and all. And they can give you damage your brain also, brain damage they can give you. So back to Imran Khan, I think something is done on him. Now that I've experienced it, compelled to say stupid things that could break relationships, break my relationships, and yours, and Imran Khan saying a very stupid thing against Saudi Arabian crown prince, and then they got into this, they broke up as friends. So this can happen through psychic. You don't know what you're saying and you're compelled, and just they can make you say things, and you don't realize it's not you. They won't. You see these psychic astral energies, they can compel you, right? And what not they can do. They can even make you commit suicide. The way, like, you are in this dark and you're in this entanglement, and you don't know, there's no way out. It's very painful, very hellish. Darkness, it hurts, this darkness. And you feel like you're trapped and you can't do anything, and then you go and you commit suicide. So what they can do to your mind, it's terrible, terrible. I don't want to, I don't want to give you the details more. I do, although I do on Facebook, and I've done that. So it's terrible. You can't trust anyone. They can make you flip also against people that you've liked before. Scrutinize them, and once your trust is also broken, then it's very difficult to get it back. Even though, let's say there's a good person, he comes here and he's good with me, I can't trust him. That's not enough. The damage they've done, these astral level entities, is deeper than anyone coming here temporarily being good with me, I won't trust that person. You see, because the damage is deeper than this, that you come here and you're nice with me and you expect me to be nice with you and you expect me to trust you. You get it? But I can't, because the damage is so... Your trust has been betrayed by someone. You can't trust someone else. No one. Like what's happened, the stories I hear. So my mind, actually, sorry, Loy Macedo, I may totally destroy your story. I'm not even good in, explaining. I have an impediment. UAE Indian male gets it. What if, hello people, what if this, I sound phobic, I know. What if the Indian partner with him was involved in this, right? Finding him a girl who drinks and smokes and so it happened passion, this, but he set it up. I mean, how could your business partner go on without, reaching out to you for help? No, I've known this person. He could have written a letter to the Indian court. I've known this person. He's a good guy, and maybe a recommendation letter may have helped in the Indian court against this female who wrecked him. Do something for your fellow. And we were told that India is going to save the world, and now we realize the reality of India. Sorry, there are good people, like this male was good, and your fellow Indians are also pulling you down, not only in Pakistan, but this is happening in India also. Okay, this doesn't mean that Islam is, no. Islam, stay away from Islam, like apostate prophets. Keep away. This is another devil's work, right? This one. This Islam. How can Allah not accept the worship? Like, the worship that even a love for someone. No, love me only, and they love them more than they love Allah. This is such a possessive Allah. What do you gain out of they love? You gain something? Oh, you gain detachment? They love them. And so you won't get attached to these people whom you love. They love them as they love Allah. Quran ayat. हम सिर्फ अल्लाह को चाहते हैं. Still, there are some who take others as Allah's equal. को पागल है क्या? Right? Look at nature. How much power does nature have? Can two human beings even have that power? Can you tell me that I worshipped my teacher, loving her, because I loved her, I worshipped her? Can you tell me that if I believe in, let's say I'm a nature believer, forget Allah even, forget God, being a Shia, and believing that God is beyond everything and anything and bigger than anything, and he doesn't even have a size. He doesn't have a size, but he's, we say, akbar hai. Like not bigger than others, but just big. And he doesn't even have a size being big. He's limitless. Now can anyone tell me, even loving nature, let's say I am a nature lover, but no, I just believe in nature because it can destroy you. A storm can come, it's very powerful, nature. But I love this teacher. Now, would I equate her to nature? I know how powerful nature is, right? If a storm comes, we'll be gone, we'll die. If we can't swim, no rescue. Flood in the flood or tsunami or something. Now, can you tell me that I'm doing shirk, loving my teacher? Is that a terrible example? I know what nature is, right? The strength of power of nature. So likewise, if I love my teacher, would you say, oh, if I adore my teacher and this and that, would you say, because I love her so much, that I worship her? And among the mankind who takes from, besides Allah, equals, they love them. Wow, you know this love coming in the heart. They love them. They're stupid. But because, but how this love coming in the heart? Because Allah says in the Quran, those who do good deeds, those who believe and do good deeds, the gracious God creates love in their hearts. So how come love has been created in their hearts without them believing in Allah and doing good deeds here? Huh? What kind of hub it? Huh? It's hub. Oh my goodness. So this also. So please don't think I'm going to Islam back in the sense that, no, we don't need Ghazwa Hind, we don't need against Indians. If I say anything against Indians, Pakistanis, the Muslims, you don't have to rejoice, right? What a stupid thing to say here. You know the power of nature? You know the power of the sun? But you don't love the sun, do you? You love the God behind the sun, and I love my teacher, let's say, Miss Disa. And you're going to tell me I worship Miss Disa and I love Miss Disa more than besides Allah. And I've made her equal. I've made Miss Disa equal to Allah. ये तो वही बात हुई ना कि Sunnis, the same thing. Sunnis say that they love Imam Hussain, they worship. They don't say they love Imam Hussain, they say the Shias worship Imam Hussain. And like I kept thinking, not telling them, okay, we don't have an ounce of iota, speck of shirk in us. I wish they knew what is Allah's, but how can we equate Hussein and our love for Hussein? How can they do that? We love Hussein. We don't worship Hussein. How can the Sunnis who say Shias worship Hussein say that we worship Hussein and not Allah? And even if you say that we love Hussein as much as we love Allah, put worship aside. How can you say that? I was really shocked to find that out. That the Sunnis say that. Do you get it? I'm not able to say it properly. Like our love for Allah, you cannot equate it with a human being. He doesn't have that power. The power he's been given to him is by Allah. He recognizes it also. It's not like Pharaoh. So what a stupid thing to say. It's really, really, please see this, you people. Where are your minds? Or am I okay or are you okay? Or I'm okay, you're okay? Sunnis? And then plus on top my aunt also, my mother's sister, saying that why do you worship your teacher, Miss Disa? Like Sunnis giving us shock, but a Shia giving me a shock on this. Right? So this, how can we solve? How can I tell you? How can I show you that? First of all, love. Okay, I'll show you from the Quran ayats. First of all, love. If all of you put together, you cannot bring affection. Then I'll go to Surah Maryam ayat. Sorry, not Bibi Maryam. Surah Maryam ayat. Those who believe, or maybe no, if even affection you people can't put together, put in the hearts. If you get together, all of you, and put affection, you will fail. How does the Quran ayat? It's only Allah that puts affection. So where there's true affection, Allah has done it, right? Ash. Quran ayat. So where there's true affection, according to what science created you. Ugh, that's very wrong. Affection, you cannot believe us. Okay, I can't find this ayat. But I know, I recently came across it. Which surah was I doing? Okay, I was doing 2 different surahs maybe. So, those who believe, oh, this could be wudud. Those who believe, but don't tell me Shia's you. Hub Ali. Those who believe, even if this is wudud, and do good deeds, the gracious God अरे तुम लोगों के Allah really Loy Macedo, that story, I'm so like your gods, Hindus. The business partner is going happy in Dubai, carrying on. I still have that in my mind. ये क्या है? तुम लोग कैसे लोग हो really? You don't care for humanity. तुम लोग भी ऐसे ही हो, पाकिस्तानियों जैसे, तो कुछ कम नहीं हो तुम लोग. Surah 19, ayat 96, verily those who attain faith and do righteous deeds will the most gracious endure with love. It's not hub, I think it's wadud. It's wadudo. Ya wadudo, ya wadudo. My aunt said, how many times? 21. Puk maro, blow it on your hand and then put that hand on your face. You will become beautiful. Ya wadudo, ya wadudo. Loving kindness, most gracious affection, will bestow for them the most gracious affection. Please tell me how they love, and this is hub. Oh, so hub is only done for Allah, Shias, or not for Hubbe Ali? No, hub for Ali. Still there are some who take others. How they get this love, this hub for them? Hub in itself should be divine, and this problem, you see, hub is from Allah. And what the Rumi has said, he who is not in love, your Allah not that great. Look at the ayats Rumi has brought forth. He who is not in love will fail tomorrow when resurrection comes. Not pass the test. I'm tired. Oh God. The heart that is not in love will fail the test on resurrection day, meaning, okay, let's put it this way. Because I have to go to Shahram. Sure. The heart that is not in love will fail the test of what? On resurrection day. Where's Shahram Shiva? Oh, I have to find, because it's not easy to find this full poem. Oh, no, not come. Now I've lost it, sorry. Okay, I'll just, what I remember of it is, love is from the divine. He who is not in love, tomorrow when resurrection comes, he who is not in love will fail, not pass the test. Rumi. And your Allah is so stupid. Rumi, very, very good. Look where it. So you make love divine, it's from the divine. And if someone loves someone, then they love the divine. Then the divine is in this, or above this. Even, let's say, because you see on the wall in London, they put, maybe Christian put what in London? Finchley Road, near our house. Love, God is love. I think about it, or maybe I tell my mother, I say, but Amma, God is above love. How they put God is love? Of course, then God have attributes. I didn't realize that in my childhood. That Rahman, Rahim, these are all attributes of God. And love is an attribute of God. Wadudo, Al-Wadud. Okay. So you will say God is Rahman, God is, oh, but where was I in my childhood? I was maybe like what Imam Ali was saying on attributes of Allah. Oh, there I was. That Allah is beyond the love. Right? Now this love attribute of Allah, hub. Hub is, wadud is, but the hub is attribute of Allah. Oh. Hope is a kind of love that prevents one from paying attention to themselves, thus devoting all of their time and energy to the beloved. But this is not attribute of Allah. Hope is love. Oh. I mean, Ya Wadud or Al Wadud is loving one, loving kindness, purest love. But hope is something, it is a love which is very intense, very passionate. But it's not an attribute of Allah. Such a shame. So, and Allah should have made it His attribute. Why didn't He make it His attribute? So let me see. This also Wadud coming in Surah 9, Ayat 24. Yeah. See if your fathers, I have to go to Quran.com. Decline, dwellings, delight, more hub. You see? Yeah. Now you have to love the messenger, Allah and His messenger, and striving in His way. Right? It's not wadud. Mind you. So, now how you go to God through Habibullah. Going, you say, only Allah, only Allah, only Allah. But why He make Habibullah? Who he make Habibullah? Also this point coming, Muslims. And how great is it to go to Allah through His beloved Muhammad Mustafa. Huh? You Sunnis, come here. How stupid can you be? I don't care now if you... Oh, that means you're telling your mummy, Mummy, come here. How stupid can you be? How disrespectful, Zahra. Mummy laughing. Mummy, take it very lightly. Maybe her sister get her one sister younger than her 1 year. She might take it like, what is she saying? That's not the right. Munira, you have spoiled her, indulged her, overindulged. Telling her older sister, you have spoiled Zahra. But the mummy, Mrs. Munira Gulzar, very, she, what shall I say? Nothing like her sister, younger sister. I tell her, Mummy, you are so stupid, look. Your God is stupid. Oh, she say, she laughs. And those Bahraini Bastakis also come here, who laughed. Fikri family. What Abibi tell you? Ali coming? Good. Omar coming? Bad. I take rosary out for you people. You laugh. They were laughing. So you see, Mommy not like this. Mommy very nice. Very good. Maybe some Muslims, Sunnis will be offended. She have no respect. She don't know how to talk. What did I tell you? Did I tell you I know how to talk? Respectfully? No, I not. But let's try to be civilized and respectful here. But be respectful with me. Because I learned that from my teacher. Miss Tessa. But the mummy break that. In pieces. Shattered. What Miss Tessa built in me, Mummy shattered. Her student, ex-student, how ironic. Another ex-student of her. But they're senior, senior than I. Principal of St. Joseph's College, Mrs. Munira Gulzar, the greatest. You see, I tell my mummy how stupid your God is. She laughs. Are we doing blasphemy against Allah? No, privately you can laugh. But in Pakistan, we not to know who kill us. Oh my God, lynching and all that. Oh, don't say this, please. Oh, I hope Mummy is not in Karachi, Pakistan. You're getting your mummy beheaded. What is Zahra? Very bad. Very bad, very childish, I must say. Stupid. That's why she say, why are you so stupid? She make me go in a reverie. Why do you think Zahra is so stupid? Because Chalak, सब कुछ सीखा हमने ना सीखी. Mrs. Disa Anari Murthy, Mummy. I should have sung that song when she said that. Mummy, सब कुछ सीखा हमने ना सीखी होशियारी. She meant Anari or she meant stupid. Anari can mean stupid. सच है दुनिया वालों के हम हैं अनारी. मिसेस टीसा, हमने झूठ नहीं बोला आपको, हमने झूठ नहीं बोला। झूठ तुमने बोला है जहरा, झूठ तुमने बोला है, तुम झूठी हो। नहीं मिसेस टीसा, मैं झूठी नहीं हूँ, मैंने तो आपको झूठ नहीं बोला। नहीं, तुम झूठी हो। मीनिंग stupid. What anari meaning? Dumb. Stupid. Yes, yes, yes. So now I tell Mrs. Munira Gulzar, Mummy, you understand why I'm so stupid? सब कुछ सीखा हमने, ना सीखी होशियारी. I love innocence. अभी बच्चों को कितने लोग डिसीव कर सकते हैं. You see, चालाकी, I realized that complicate matters when I was mind splitting, hair splitting, head cracking, and my heart in lot heavy, missing Miss Tissa. I go thinking in circles. I come up with that very, you see, what we have done, Miss Tissa and I, or mostly the blame goes on Miss Tissa. We took an innocent thing, child's love, and we made it so complicated. So if this was child's love, innocence comes in, right? Innocent thing, we call it a lesbian and God knows what, an obsession, and emotional fixations and attachments and foolish fondness. And there's another word, infatuation. Right? But when you are innocent, when you are clever, you make things very complicated, I realized. Treacherous people, why treacherous? What is in treachery, you know? Cleverness, cunningness. Treachery makes it very treacherous, the treacherous mind. Deceptive, all this, faithless, perfidious, disloyalty, betrayal, infidelity. So I work it out that we take an innocent love of a teacher and a student and we make it complicated. Oh God. This means that we are cunning. We have lost innocence, so we're not pure people. We have lost the innocence. Of course, life can be terrible. I've seen children, hypocrites, talking against, behind backs, acting like, I don't know, what they learned from their environment or the parents in 3rd grade. But something innocent we make complicated. Why we do this? Because we've lost our innocence, and yes, in life, you cannot trust anyone. And with fair dueness to my teacher, Miss Ex-Shia, her age, I was a little child, so resilient, although I was betrayed and put in God knows what. But still, I trust this teacher who was elderly. I should not have trusted my own grandmother, but I trust my grandaunt, Mimi. So I trust my teacher, Miss Tissa. And you make life simple, you will be okay. You are sober, you will be okay in life. This is what my teacher told me. In O-level, another teacher, Miss Jamila Zaidi, right? So we make very complicated things. And this Allah, you see. everything he say against the polytheists, I find most of it like is unfair, unjust. Try to look at things with innocence. Bring your child back. It's not bad. Adults don't know how to believe. You know that movie I watched? True story, fairy tale. Quote from there. Because adults, grown-ups don't know how to believe, she says, the little girl. And fairies. They were seeing fairies. So you see, we complicate so many matters. You love Miss Tessa, you adore her, you worship her. Now you see what P.B. Shelley has written. One word. Too often profane. For me to profane it. Miss Tessa would also say that my love is foolish. This P.B. Shelley? Yeah, unrequited love. Miss Zara Habib explained about him, his life. Tell us about his life. One word is too often profane for me to profane it. One feeling too falsely disdained for thee to disdain it. One hope is too like despair for prudence to smother, and pity from thee, Miss Tessa, more dear than from another. I can give not what men call love, but wilt thou accept not the worship? Yeah, so we worship. The worship the heart lifts above, and heavens reject not. The desire of the moth for the star, Shama kahe parwane se pare chala ja. Indian movie song. Meri tarah jal jaye, yahan nahi aa. Of the night for the morrow, the devotion to something afar from the sphere of our sorrow. This better. He calls this wayward poets Allah, your Allah in Quran. And he uses poetry himself. Oh, because I know what the Shia ulamas will say, Majlis or start. So Musa ke time pe, because there were Jadugars, God gave Musa this miracle. Yes. Jesus' time, there were this, and Prophet Muhammad's time, there were poets, very eloquent. So God gave him the miracle of the Quran, poetically. And calling the poets, so at least your Allah say that one I show off now. I've had enough. So I wrote this when I was in Dubai once. I came for my passport renewal. It took like 3 months, 1 month or so. Oh God, it was terrible. So, are you mute? So at that time my uncle's wife, she's studying O levels, I think, to give it. And someone come to her house, a fellow brother, and anyway, so she's doing O levels, right? And I'm also doing O levels. Look, she tell me this Shakespeare. I have to tell her, no, it's not this Shakespeare. This. So what is this? This is like Quran ayat, because that Ramadan also again. I come to no, that's afterwards maybe. Or that's before, because my mother pregnant with my brother. Ramadan. Yeah, that Ramadan maybe. I come with my parents to Dubai. But here I come alone for the passport renewal. Are you mute? Can you see the rain that drops at your doorstep? The birds hymn songs of freedom. A rainbow is created in the glorious sky, veiled with shimmering clouds. Are you blind when a tear is shed by an excruciating heart? This loner is leading a lonely path, a life that is buried, a death which is living. A lover who is seeking shelter in crippled hearts. Can you hear the break of a crystal glass, the wind whistling beside a river or lake, the tempo of the morning alarm, the chattering of children on the playground, a trumpet that blows your ears apart? The trumpet has blown, huh? Are you deaf when the pain of one's heart is crying out loud? The scream of the secluded one, those eyes of an admirer calling your name. Can you smell roses beside your bed? Can you taste the freshness of apples and lemons, the breakfast of your honeymoon? Can you talk to the peasants, the rich and poor, the mailman who rings your bell, a toddler that passes your way? Then are you mute when the tongue of love asks for the same language? When patience of an impulsive man is not rewarded therewith, a hungry love which is starving to death. A man of virtue and wisdom is not lauded for his deeds, the strength of love strangled by hypocrites. A friend is bearing his friend's hostilities. His heart is cracked, prohibited to be mended. Even justice covers his eyes when an innocent is assassinated or exploited. And the foes are given priorities when a fire is ignited in a blessed home. And evil is haunting a pure soul. Now tell me if you can see darkness in light. This doesn't it sound like, so I can't show you this poem. I've written it on Facebook and preserved it there. I don't have it on my phone in my notes. So doesn't it sound like something like Surah Fajr? Surah Lail, I don't know. Surah Ala, I don't know. But I think it sounds like by the dawn, by the daybreak, by the dawn. No, by the one, okay. And by 10 nights, and by the even and the odd, and by the night when it passes. Is this oath strong enough for a rational person? Rational person? Have you not considered? No. Yeah, this is strong enough for a rational person. Have you not considered how your Lord dealt with odd, lofty pillars? Does this sound like Surah? No, a little bit here. Increase there in the corruption. So your Lord poured upon the. Oh no, it's not bad like this. Indeed, your Lord is in observation. Something like this. No, but you do not honor the orphan, and you do not encourage one another to feed the poor. Nay, and you consume inheritance, devouring it altogether, and you love wealth with immense love. No, when the earth has been leveled, pounded, and crushed, and the Lord cometh, angels rank upon rank, and brought that day is held nearer. Okay, I'll skip this. He will say, oh, I wish I sent ahead for my life. On that day, no one will punish as he punishes, and no one will bind as he binds. It will be said, O soul at peace, to the soul at peace, come back to thy Lord, well pleased and well pleasing unto him, and enter among my servants, and enter my paradise, my heaven, my Jannah. Right? It sounds a bit like that, I think. The Quran ayat, not Shakespeare. So little bit at least in 1960, 1980, 88, 87, 88. What did I do? And if you are in doubt about what we have revealed to our slaves, then produce a chapter like it. At least one chapter I produced like it. And call your witnesses from other than Allah if you are truthful. Surah Baqarah at 23, right? Nay, nay, but you love wealth with exceeding love, and you do not give the orphan its due, and this and that. So let's see a little bit, maybe in English translation, and I wrote this poem in English. So where's Facebook? The mailman. Then are you mute when the tongue of love asks for the same language, when patience of an impulsive man is not rewarded therewith, a hungry love which is starving to death, a man of virtue and wisdom is not lauded for his deeds. The strength of love strangled by hypocrites. A friend is bearing his friend's hostilities. This heart is cracked, prohibited to be mended. Even justice covers his eyes when an innocent is oppressed or exploited. Oh, so why do you not help in the cause of Allah and those innocent? I should not put assassinated, but anyways, yeah. Innocent assassinated in Pakistan because he changed his religion, or because a Christian says it didn't do anything, it was a setup. Yeah, it could be. Innocent is assassinated or exploited. Why didn't I put oppressed? And the foes are given priorities. When a fire is ignited in a blessed home, and evil is haunting a pure soul. Now tell me if you can see darkness and light. Can you see darkness and light? So God, Gufar, God made darkness and light. When can you see darkness and light? So am I a wayward poet? I've written a false statement, misrepresentation. I'm just saying, let's discover, right? Let's discover if we can see darkness and light. Is it that impossible for you people to reach out? Are we not human beings in oneness? A soul is crying out, oppressed. Our ears are listening to what? The morning tempo alarm? The morning tempo of the alarm? Because we're just married, it's honeymoon. Don't disturb me. Hare Baba. Roko na tum mujhe zara suno to. Don't disturb us. It's our honeymoon. So you see, how selfish can we be? And these treacherous people, what not they do. I mean, that poor loyal Mazzido, he would say, oh my God, which sister of mine really got my, why is she following me? And she's making these stories up. She's now got the partner, business partner. This sister's mind has gone wild. ये बाबा कौन मेरे पीछे पड़ गई है मेरे स्टोरीज़ के पीछे. Who has come after my stories? ना ये अपनी स्टोरीज दे रही है मेरी स्टोरी. ये एक स्टोरी में दूसरी स्टोरी मिला के she's making it worse. Now she's even blaming that business partner. That why he become happy and not to become happy. Now she's not even able to say it properly. So, right. No. Why that Indian business partner? He carry on with his तो क्या छोड़ दे अपना business partner के लिए. Are they gays or something? They're not gays. अल्लाह मैं भी बर्बाद, मैं भी लुट गया, मेरा फ्रेंड. अल्लाह आज हम सब रोएंगे. आज क्यों रोएंगे? Why will we cry? आज दोस्तों इंडियन मूवी सॉन्ग. आज दोस्तों हम रोएंगे क्योंकि हम भी आज रोएंगे. What's that song? मेरा दोस्त ठीक नहीं है, हॉस्पिटल में बीमार है, उसके लिए दुआ करें. And then the song starts. Indian movie. It's distorted. I don't remember exactly. दोस्तों मेरे हंसी पे रोना नहीं. आज अगर मैं रो पड़ूं तो हंसना नहीं. ये सिर्फ इंडियन मूवी स्टोरीज में मिलते हैं. अब कि शायद हम भी डूबे मौजों के सफीने, जब दर्द नहीं था सीने में तो खाक मजा था जीने में. अब कि शायद हम भी रोएं. I forget. So Sunnis, are you not going to cry for Imam Hussain today? But I know not to make you cry. Will you object to the Shias crying? This also. और इंडियन क्या मूवी दिया है हमको, राइट. अरे आपका तो लगता है राम नाम पर जपना पराया माल अपना. बुजुर्गों ने कहा अपने पैरों पे खड़े हो जाओ. This is what my principal tell my father. Amitabh Bachchan movie, he sing. Yeah? आपका तो लगता है यही क्या राम नाम जपना पराया माल अपना. So I give you this. Indian, some of you Indians, आपका तो what is that song coming? बुजुर्गों ने कहा अपने पैरों पे खड़े हो जाओ कि फिर दुनिया तुम्हारी है. that song? I forgot the title. Amitabh Bachchan. New video of Loy Master. Don't, you will distort his story and you will put it on the business partner and you not even know how to talk, and that business partner will be so scared because you are Emirati. And now Sheikh think about, oh my God, who has come to Dubai now? Our Emirati, please. Oh, now she's thinking that the business partner is involved in this, ruining his life. First, the law ambassador before this give a story. She think, sorry, yeah, you would not blame your Emiratis that he bring Arabs in and then he lose his business. So maybe the Arabs see that he's not a very good, so they punish him. She's making stories from story. Oh my God. God knows what kind of insights you get, Zahra, from Lord Massidor's stories. बेचारा अल्लाह कान पकड़ेगा कि किस सिस्टर के साथ पल्ला पड़ा है मेरा. Oh my God. God help us. She's making my story so distorted. Yeah, there are Emiratis who can be naughty and but sorry, Loy Massidor's friend, he knew him in Dubai or in the UAE, and I think I go deeper somehow. Maybe you go too deep, and it's not good to go that deep. Maybe they see, maybe it's not the Arabs who he said, okay, I will spread my business not only to my own Indians, I will allow Arabs to come in, and they're not used to this kind of Indian treatment. It could be, Loy Master, could be. You're too much. Then they teach him a lesson. No, it's better to teach a person a lesson. You leave the business. If that, I don't know, things are coming in my mind goes wild. Maybe it's true. You do not take stories from Loy Macedo and start to, maybe you mess it up. We have no evidence. No. Like Loy Macedo talk about this friend of his, the Indian friend, very nice person. He said, look what they did to me. They sent me out of my office. Maybe someone say that, sometimes Indian attitude, they become too proud and not that the Arabs, some Emiratis, so we may think, but it could be. But I'm just saying it could be, it may not be. But this time it wasn't this Emirati or some Arab being, taking his business away. Because some Indians, I find, are not humble. And the attitude, I got very angry at in the shop. I said, how you talk to me? So bargaining. So I don't have time for this. I tell him, very nicely I tell him off. ऐसा सुना है मैंने. Now I go there and it's okay. So not that I want him not out of spite, but have some respect if someone bargaining. So, because another shop offered me something for like this much amount, can you offer me this much amount? Like, what's wrong in that? So, in an insulting way, he snubbed me. And then I said, I was quiet, and I said, that time, sometimes I don't know what to say. I become quiet. I said, no, I have to give it to him. After becoming quiet, the thing came to me that give it to him like this. So I told him, I said, there's nothing wrong in bargaining, right? Or something like this. So there are some Indians, and I thought he was an Indian. He looked Indian, and his accent also, not a Pakistani. So there's an attitude problem there. So I'm not like they're good Indians, but I now miss my psychologist, my Pakistani. So can't say much here on. See, but I now prefer like going a lot that pharmacy near our house. So as bad as our Pakistani men are, and I've said, but there's a softness in us, there's a warmth in us, there's an understanding in us. I went and I told them, I have this. Do you have something for some, what you might call it, some herbal medicine from Hamdard or something? I was asking him for something. He said, what happened? And I said, well, I have these voices, schizophrenia. He said, no, Baji, sister, you don't. I cannot believe that this has happened. No, it must be just take oil from me. Just get an oil massage, or don't even take oil. He didn't say take oil from me. Maybe you need some oil massage or something, and it'll go away. He couldn't believe that I had schizophrenia. He's known me, my mother. My mother used to get her medicine from him. So such a nice way. This, I think, is lacking in maybe the Indians who have come to UAE. They do, it's weird. This happened once, also another time, and before long time when my brother and I we went for a SIM card, and that Indian man, he said something, even though my brother was with me, a very sharp, like a attitude problem. How do you see that? Snide remark, or like about the. So my brother gave it to him because he's learned, he's been here. And then my brother even complained against that his wallet was stolen. So he didn't complain to the police. I saw him tweeting about it, and I asked him, and he said, yes, my wallet was stolen here and all this. And then something like being in jail. And he said, you don't want to have this food in jail. It's terrible. So I think he hid from me that he had been to jail or something. So God help us if we complain against Indians here. Pata nahi kya karke, I mean, you go to jail. Not only Emiratis thinking, but like Arabs thinking that they are very rich and so they can be proud. they're proud and they think too much of themselves, like we've heard. But also Indians here. So Zahra, no, yeah, I really seriously think that I could trap कर सकते हैं. Like, you know, Loy Masseter was talking about a pharmacy. How this man went to jail. That's a Indian pharmacy, isn't it? Mostly they hire Indians. It could be that they had this, what you might call it, before. Now they don't have it anymore. That you can't own your business, but an Arab Emirati, and then what do you call that? Right? So through him, and then you get the business here. Indians, Pakistanis, foreigners. So that's gone now. So Indians and the police came after him, and so someone had set him up, right? And I felt it was an Indian, not. And at one time I was like, could it be an Arab Emirati behind this? And I thought about it and thought about it. Who trapped him because of, you know, my mind went wild. So that, you know, maybe Arab liked his wife or something. Like you could never see. There's some source, Umayyad source or something, I don't know, that says that if you said no to Prophet Muhammad, if you had a wife, beautiful wife, and he liked your wife, and you said no to him, you would be in trouble. So I thought about that case of, it was on my mind, Loy Masseter, the Indian guy in Dubai, Life Pharmacy, trapped him, or something about Life Pharmacy here. And he took the name of the pharmacy at that time, but now we're not allowed in UAE to do this. I should did. So sorry, just I wasn't thinking like a life. This was a long time ago. Loy Masseter. Loy Masseter, sorry. Loy Masseter. Supplements purchased from sporter.com and Life Pharmacy. 8 years ago. This was 8 years ago. No, something against this. For how many years this guy went into, so they were saying, no, it can't be. You're exaggerating. The comment section, I didn't know what to say. An Indian man jailed for, is it the same? Like 28 years, 38 years, I don't know. And how many years will I be jailed? Saying this. No, the minimum is, but I don't think Loy Masseter was lying. But maybe he got the wrong information or something. 28 years, something like this. Oh my God, the rules are very strict here. Anyways, I can't find that. Or maybe there were different stories or what, I'm now confused. And I have terrible memory. So now I can't find 28 years. Who was jailed for 28 years? jailed. Tourists being jailed in Dubai. Oh, I can't find that. I'm trying to search it here. Can't find it. Okay. Oh, no. Oh my God! This 2 years ago. No, this a British man, 25 years prison, guilty or innocent. Oh, so this terrible. Arab woman got me jailed. Yeah, this can happen. My friend in UAE got jailed for 25 years. Personally know him and he's innocent. 2 years ago, yeah, this one. Yeah, so he talks about a pharmacy and I think he brings the name out. But now we're not allowed to do that. So he was an Indian. Law ambassador. Okay? You can check on YouTube. Now, oh God. So many. Now I have a very serious problem here with the Indians also. So I've said a lot, and I keep saying against Pakistani men. But something very strange, like, my condition, what my aunt told me, what other ladies who have spiritual knowledge told me, that the idea of the witch we cannot give you because they will turn it around on the spiritual level, huh? She doesn't have to be there, the witch. Like someone else, your family member can say, like if the court asks, how do you, they say, yeah, but, yeah, she, like the way they would say it, right, would make me look bad. But they don't intend to say that. They don't intend. They want to, like they sincerely want to show that I'm, innocent. It just happens that they won't be able to even speak properly for me. It's very, very diabolical. Sinister. Ugh. The energy on this these astral lower energies, like jinns and all. It is such a sinister that they will put things in your mouth, they will not be there. The enemy. Meaning, see, and not only the meaning, but when you feel this, like, it's like living with a sinister person. This energy is like this, giving the impression that something harmful or evil is happening. It's happening here. And how this sinister energy works. Without the person, the jadugar, the black magician, the sorcerer being present here, how he sends this and the works it does. Your psyche, the people around you will go against you. You get it? Say, yeah, she's a nice person, yeah, or something that the tone will change and the judge will say, okay, I think I got it. Why did her brother's tone change? Oh, she has been, like that. And so, for example, like taking a story like this, let's say I'm also wrong, but like for example, do you think this can happen ever? That an Indian man trapped by a Indian female went to jail, but that, it wasn't only this female, that an Indian man was behind her who set this whole thing up for his business partner, this man being his business partner, to really destroy his life. So it's not done in a direct manner, but in a very indirect manner. So taking an example and then adding to the story that Loy Macedo gave, this Indian man's life being destroyed by an Indian female. Actually, what if I put another thing in it and say, for example, about my case, and that this girl was given was set up, and what she was given I don't know by this business partner. So taking the story and making it another, giving it another part to it. As an example, like this could happen. So taking help from Loy Macedo story, this can also happen. There are things that can happen. People are very diabolical, and there's a no, I mean, yeah, there are evil people and diabolical people. Let's put it this way, and they can do things like, for example, the story, like a business partner gets his business partner right into trouble by setting up that he should, this woman, passion, law of attraction. Hindus can also, this is also how to work with law of attraction, you are taught. And then he goes goo goo gaga crazy after this woman, this Indian female. And the parents, even when they're saying no, you would say, oh, it's because, she was drinking and they don't want that kind of a girl for their. But like, what a mastermind, right? If this, and this can really happen. So the parents become, like, let's say they're saying no, but they can say yes. So what? Our son loves her, but making the parents say no on that psychic level. So it's all this happening because of one diabolical person who's using sorcery and can do this. You see? So this has been like my case. You get it? So I'm just taking an example, let's put it this way, from Loy Macedo's story, true story, and adding to it and saying that sounds fiction, right? Sounds strange. Truth can sound stranger than fiction. These are the powers evil has achieved. That's why now we have not only a tsunami of covert narcissists, but a tsunami of videos on healing from a distance, ASMR, right? So just taking the story and thinking that it could happen that if your business partner Indian, and then your whole life turns, even the judge cannot believe it that you are innocent and won't. He will negligently, maybe even put him in jail. He hates you. They can change feelings and things. Many things they can do like this. So just an example of that. And I think Indians are no less in this evil stuff. Doing it like this, what I've experienced in my life. So thank you very much. I will continue this later, or maybe on another topic on the Islam. But it's so sad, really, really sad. You won't believe me. How people can, the sorcerer can turn it against you or me by even changing the judge's feeling blindfolding. The judge doesn't know what he's doing. Now, these are the ways, we have channelers now, you can see, thanks, but these are good people. In Germany, this good lady, so humble and all this. But our people, when they, oh God, हमारे पास जिन्न है, or believe in it, or but this one is a more mastermind. He won't say jinn hai or she won't say jinn hai हमारे पास. And even the, let's say my aunt got my aunt into trouble against, like, the whole family, my mother's family was wrecked. So taking the black sheep of the family and exploiting her, giving her gems that she can use, all that, actually it's not even her fault. क्या नहीं कर सकते हैं, क्या क्या जतन करते हैं, तुम्हें क्या पता. इट्स an Indian song, हमें तुमसे प्यार कितना. So, oh my God, it's terrible. It's the innocent people in jail. It's like in Pakistan, the Bhutto family. Sorry, like, I know it's very dear and very near to Fatima Bhutto. Being being a shaheed coming in my dream. So I cannot believe that she's lying, right? Because she's a shaheed now. And what she tells me, I'll take it as true because she's a shaheed. So likewise, Fatima Bhutto, for example, Murtaza Bhutto was a good friend of my cousin, Raju. And when he died, Raju went into depression for I don't know how many, 2 weeks or so. I didn't know Murtaza Bhutto, but it was a shock. Who killed him and all this? We don't know, the army or who. But Fatima Bhutto's video I recently saw on YouTube says that before dying, my father said, my father took Asif Zardari. Who? Benazir Bhutto's husband. So the family. So of course it's crystal clear. A man who is dying will not lie to you. Now, any evidence that comes out that says no, Mr. Asif Zardari did not kill Murtaza Bhutto will be useless for his daughter. I can understand that, right? But this is how they do it. Even to a dying man, they will bring it out from his mouth, incriminating or accusing a family member, someone who hasn't killed them. They can, Jadoo, black magic can go that far. To destroy Bhutto's family. Red kite, hello, evening, right? This is how far they can go. I was about to leave Red Kite. Sorry, last time I told you that you were you testing me? And you apologized and you said you apologized for giving me a headache, but I already had a headache. And I stayed here because you said you wanted questions. I felt that you were sneaky and testing me. I didn't know you were Kashmiri. I thought you were Christian, like Christian Prince. What is this? I thought you were Christian. How do you know that Christian Prince is angry at the Britishers also for allowing Pakistanis? But he talks about like them being, the British being naked. So now I used to watch CP long time ago. Oh, so you guessed it. So you guessed that CP was angry at the British. for allowing Pakistanis, immigrants. But yeah, okay, you guessed it. And are you a Muslim or an ex-Muslim? No, but I think CP said that these British ladies, girls, they go naked, and they might from these Pakistani grooming gang may have, if they weren't there, they would have fallen into the mafia, their own mafia. The British have in their hands. So this. What do you say about Christian Prince saying they're naked, half naked or naked? So it kind of gives the thing that it's not about immigration of Pakistanis or immigration. It's about Pakistanis have been there for a long time also. And what about this naked British girls? Right? So हम इतने actually this Kashmiri guy, I don't know who he is, if he's truly a Kashmiri, if he's saying the truth. एक तो ऐसे ऐसे लोग हैं कि क्या बोले, पता नहीं किसको ट्रस्ट करें किसको नहीं करें, पर अब ये किया है तो hard times तो होंगे. We will have to deal with them. So some Kashmiri men are not good. And the reason why I don't like Kashmiris is because your Kashmiri Amber Ayub told me when I was in college I had nothing to do with her. I never said a thing to her. खामा मुझे कहती है कि ईरानी grandmother है. अच्छा मुझसे पूछती, she's asking me. And then she tells me Iranis don't leave their mother and sister, meaning in a very bad way, if you say it in Urdu. तो कश्मीरी कहाँ अपनी माँ बहनों को छोड़ते हैं? तुम लोग अपने आप को देखो. So anyways, I do some things against Indian Hindus. That doesn't mean that all are bad. And we have our rotten bad people. ये evening कहने की क्या ज़रूरत है? इससे अच्छा तो आप कुछ कहें ही नहीं. What is the use of saying evening? I don't know whether I should take your... I know CP is an Arab. So end of the day, what do you mean? He's not a Muslim. So what, he's an Arab? He's been a Christian all his life. And anyways, I don't think I should be discussing this with you. Because you see, brother, if like you come in a open way with me, honest way, what you are and what you want here from me. But you didn't come in an honest way. Do you want my opinion? What do you want from me here? Why do you come here? What do you think I am doing here? What do you think I'm doing here, brother? Am I doing my opinion on this? You want my opinion? Of course I want your opinion, but why do you want my opinion on this? No, I'm sorry, I cannot give you my opinion on this. I give you the truth. I show you the truth on this Quran ayats. But why do you want my opinion? When you yourself are a Muslim, from a Muslim family, this is not a case of opinions mostly. It's a case of proving problems in the Quran. Brother, Kashmiri brother, this is not opinions. So if you think those Muslims who read the Quran are using their opinions on Quran ayats? Or understanding what God is trying to convey to them? Trying to understand. Oh my God, it's really funny. Well, okay, what is your opinion about Islam then? Please, can we make it clear here, brother? Do you think the Muslims give their opinions about the Quran ayat when they read the Quran ayats? Or in what matter do you want my opinion? And can we get a fact out of this, that the Quran is false? How can we get facts out of it? You see? So please be more prudent when you come here. I mean, you wanted my opinion on Quran ayats? Sometimes I give my opinions, but when I'm trying to prove that these Quran ayats are poorly written, then it's not my opinion. And why should I give you my opinion? I'm not here to help you in that way. I'm here to help you see the truth against Islam. Sometimes in my live streams, when explaining these, I do give my opinion, but that's not important so much as is showing you from the Quran ayats that how they should be taken and understood, and if there are two meanings to it, I also point that out. So sorry, most of my work is on showing you the reality, the true meaning, the true problems in Quran ayats, contradictions. You might know some stuff that I may not have come across. Oh, okay. Like you said, okay, on that, yeah, thank you for making it clear. Please make it very clear, like on the alcohol thing, you said that in that you wanted my opinion. So that's, okay, good. So we clarify that, please. But not generally overall my opinion, right? The thing is that, please, just want to make it clear to you that I don't give opinions on this. But if you want my opinion on something which is debatable in Islam, like whether alcohol was halal and then made haram, like that, then yes, that's okay. Then I understand. You said that you are pretty sure that alcohol was halal and then made haram. So that really is something very important, yeah. In that I can say there are various opinions in Islam, and this is the opinion of the religious scholars, this is your opinion, and my opinion I just don't know. Right now, I don't have an opinion to give, right? I would rather just not give my opinion on this. So if you mean like that, then, but we have to make it clear, please. Okay, I got, you might know some stuff. I might know some stuff that I may not have come across. But knowing some stuff is it that I'm giving my opinion, or is it that I'm showing from the Quran ayats, refraining from giving opinion, first showing how, factually showing that this is wrong, right? So I have to be very careful. Like I gave you examples last time, you told me about the lady who's a medium. Yeah, that poor lady, yeah. No, you gave me a book example. No, you recommended a book I should read. You didn't give me examples. No, please can you, either you are not understanding what I'm saying or your English. Do you understand? It wasn't an example you were giving. You were asking me to read a book or from the book Sapiens. Do you understand? It's not an example. You were recommending a book. Yes, you were asking me to trust you and go and read that book. You're pushing it. So I don't know whether, are you an Indian? Hindu? Because I've had enough with Indian men. They lie a lot and they dodge, even Pakistani, Muslim, Asian men. How can I know that you are not an Indian? Can you come on live stream and talk? I'll do a new live stream. I'll just create a new live stream. Will I be able to tell by your accent that you're not Hindu? Okay, you can't come up. So sorry, I cannot help you in this opinion. So please don't ask me for my opinion here, right? Because it doesn't help anyone. Opinions don't help. I'm more on, like when I have completed showing you the facts against these Quran ayahs, then I can give certain opinions, or in the middle where I've completed a certain showing about a certain fact, showing you the truth against Quran ayahs. So no. Sorry, if you want, of course I want your opinions. I'm sorry. You see, how will it help you knowing my opinion on something? Opinions are opinions, they're not facts. If you say they're based on facts, then we can help each other. I'm after the truth, not opinions. Opinions will be helpful in other cases where in my personal life or something, but I don't require that from strangers. So it's better to avoid opinions, brother. I'm not here to only give you opinions and help you. I'm here to help the Muslims see the facts. And you're taking me to opinions, which is a very dangerous thing to go to in this case. and how you started it also. So it's very dodgy, very sneaky, very dangerous. You would be giving Muslims the impression that I'm only giving my opinions here and I cannot, like, so it would, who would it help giving opinions, my opinions about? Let's say on alcohols, to be on the safe side, I have to be very precautious, very prudent in this case, especially where it concerns the Quran ayats, not to get carried away like some Christians do and, take things out of context. The hadiths also. I have to be very careful and give it to you how it actually has come through Prophet Muhammad. And I'm not good in Arabic, so I just have to rely on the English translation and then get help from CP or someone from the Arab for Arab translation, ex-Muslim Ahmad. So this is an impediment I have, a problem I have. I mean, I want to hear your interpretations. Now you're saying that you want to know my interpretations of the not opinions. Quite dodgy. Sorry, I find you a little bit dodgy here. First you say, do you know English? You have to be very clear what you mean. Oh no, see, this is you. Then you see, a person like you becomes very dangerous for me and for the Muslims to see the truth, how much they've been deceived. You mean to say my interpretation? No, I don't give my interpretations either on the Quran ayats. Most of them where it's obvious, very clear that there are contradictions between these two Quran ayats. You know what Surah Nisa has said? What is the matter with you that you do not understand a single hadith? Meaning a fact of Allah, hadith of Allah, a statement given by Allah to you. Like the Sunnis have misunderstood this, how the Shia belief. So it's their way of interpreting the Quran ayats and how they take it. So even in Islam, you have this problem, like how the Sunnis take the Quran ayats and how the Shias take the Quran ayats. So can you blame us ex-Muslims? You see? When your all-knowing Allah should not have this way, that the Sunnis can take their interpretation of the Quran ayat and the Shias take their interpretation. And they differ, like in the wudu case. They say this means wiping. In many cases, in Surah, first you have this problem. So before asking me for my interpretations, first you see Islam and the Quran has this problem between Sunni and Shia. Now you tell me, I would like to ask you, which interpretation would you take of Surah 3 Ayat 7? The way the Shias interpret it, the religious scholars are knowing, they know Arabic. So both of them, Sunni and Shia, they know the Arabic. But they say, according to their Arabic, this ayat in Surah, which is in Surah Al Imran verse 7, this part, it says, and no one knows its interpretation except Allah. So Shia say no. This is how this ayat is put actually by Allah. And no one knows its interpretation except Allah. There's no full stop here. and those firm in knowledge. Right? Now they're religious scholars, they're Quran experts, Shia and Sunni. Sunni say Quran expert, in Arabic. No, this ayat actually is like this. It has a full stop here. And no one knows its interpretation except Allah. Full stop. But those firm in knowledge say we believe in it. All of it is from our Lord, and no one will be reminded except those of understanding. Yeah, so in the first place, I had to make this clear that what you were leading me to was completely like you were. I have to be very clever, very smart to catch on what people are trying to do here. What do you say about the problem here? Do you know Arabic? The Shia Sunni religious scholars, Imam Ali from Prophet Muhammad who was alive, and then Imam Hussein, there's a continuity. And it's in their house that Jibrail has come. Their mother Fatima, right? And from Imam Ali, they know the interpretation of this ayat is like this. They claim, the Shias. So what do you say about this problem in this religion? Before jumping to our opinions and our interpretations. What do you say about this? I know little modern Arabic. I see. No, but what do you say? So both Arabs, Quran experts, Imam Ali, and let's say from the Umayyad side, even the Caliph Umar or Abu Bakr. Let's say Imam Ali says this as he has told his Shias, and that's why the Shia say this, that and no one knows its interpretation except Allah and those firm in knowledge. This is how Imam Ali has told their Shias and the rest of the Imams. After Prophet Muhammad's death, let's say Imam Ali says, and this is what he's done, right? And let's say Abu Bakr says, although we don't have it like this, but I'm just giving you an example. Abu Bakr says, no, this Quran ayat is like how this now the Sunnis take it, and no one knows its interpretation except Allah, full stop. Even these do not know the interpretation of that, those firm in knowledge, those ayats which are unspecific. Who would you agree to, Abu Bakr or Imam Ali, after Prophet Muhammad's death? First and foremost, we need to get this reconciled, right? Problem coming up. That you see now in Sunni and Shia, so many. But how did it start? It started on the deathbed of Prophet Muhammad. He was unable to write that Ali is your master, Ali is your Khalifa, Ali is your Imam after me, leader after me. Now please answer. So you gave the picture that I'm giving my opinion, and now you've set yourself straight. You could have really gotten me into trouble here last time. Of course, I want your opinions on the Quran ayats. Like I gave you example. No, you didn't give me example. You recommended a book, Sapien. I mean, I want to hear your interpretations, not opinions. And please, I have to be very careful because there are Hindus coming here giving Pakistani Muslims a bad name. I also have given them a bad name living there. But the Indians also exploit this situation and lie. I agree with one that says people can interpret in their own way, the way they want to. Okay, so you agree with the one that says people can, where does it say that people can, where does it say in the Quran? Can you give me? You have to, there has to be a Quran ayat. If you agree to the one that says people can interpret the way they want to, then you have to give me a Quran ayat on that, not a hadith. People cannot, there's no Quran ayat saying, please tell me if there's a Quran ayat which says people can interpret it in their way. Please give me an example, give me a, no, give me a Quran ayat that says people can interpret it the way they want to. Otherwise, how can you say this, that you agree to what? You agree to something which Allah has not written. And is there a hadith of Prophet Muhammad saying that anyone can interpret it the way they want to? People can interpret it. So people may have various ways of interpreting the Quran. Problem. So you're agreeing on something which your Allah has not said that people should do. Neither has Prophet Muhammad said that. Where did you get this from? Where in the Quran ayat? Brother, you're taking too much of my time. And I'm not getting good vibes from you. I'm getting pressure here. Bad vibes. I'm getting negative, a lot of negative vibes. I think allows people to, you think, now this is your opinion you're giving and you're telling people to give their opinions. I think allows people, no, you have to have evidence backing your thinking even. Please, you cannot just think like that out of thin air. That's giving your opinion without even giving evidence from the Quran ayats. What are you doing? I think allows people. Are you sure or you just are assuming? Because God has said guesswork is bad. You shouldn't be guessworking. I think allows people to interpret only if they do the good job. How would they know that they are doing a good job? Huh? But please, before you say anything, you are saying, I think. You are assuming, brother. And you think that everyone, see, this is where you have gone wrong. Thank God you came back, so give me a chance to correct you. Then you think that we are doing a bad job. So the one who does a bad job and finds contradictions in the Quran ayat, you see where you have gone wrong. And you're going to blame us for doing a bad job. by showing mistakes, problems, poorly written Quran ayats. So is it fair to us? According to you, the good job would be Sunni side or Shia side? At least in this, in your Muslim, Sunni side, who has done a good job in this? Okay, now you tell me who has done a good job in interpreting this Quran ayat. The Sunni or the Shia? And no one knows its interpretation except Allah. I think Sunni side because they have more majority. So the polytheists who were in majority and Prophet Muhammad who was in minority said that there's one Allah. If you go by the majority being right, that there are many gods, because the Arab pagans were in majority at that time. Who would be right if you go by majority? The pagan Arabs, not Prophet Muhammad. So you see this very dangerous person who came could have put me in trouble, tried to trap me. I agree with one that says people can interpret. You see, now you've said, I agree. You are contradicting yourself and you don't see it. First you said this, then you came up with, I think allows people, you think. Please tell me, first of all, going so far, where does it allow people? Where does Allah allow people in the Quran to interpret? Even Prophet Muhammad being a messenger of Allah, the hypocrites cannot say. If they said it, they're called liars, that he's witnessing. There's only one there. Very few, right? How shall I come with you? So you're wrong here. First you say, I think this. Then you complete, okay, you did not complete here. Then see, your thinking is not right. And it has stages where you can then complete it, but you've made mistakes. You see, if I make mistakes, I can correct myself, but you as a Muslim defending this Quran cannot afford to make mistakes and cannot afford to think like this. You need evidence from God, ayats, proof, not go on your thinking. Because you see, you've made a mistake in your thinking. First you put, I agree with ones that says people can interpret, then you've put, I think allows people to interpret only if they do the good job. Then you said, I think Sunni side because they have more majority. That's your thinking. But Quran doesn't think like that on majority. Quran says the majority of people are not true. The majority of people will not believe in this. The majority of people are, and you should not even go on majority then. Because there are Quran ayats saying, Even in believers, there are less. Only the Muhajirin are the best of believers, higher in degree to those believers who sit back. So if you say there are less Mujahideen, would you reject that? Or no, it wouldn't go with this a good example. Sorry, I cannot give you a good example here. Trying to think. Oh my God. So first of all, when you have to think, your opinion doesn't matter. This is your opinion. I wish someone could show you this, and it doesn't apply to the Quran ayats and interpreting it. First you said people, then you went less, and then you went to. How can I tell you you're wrong? How can I show you? Your opinion doesn't matter. Proof. Give me proof that Allah has said you can use your opinion. First this, see, it's all wrong. I figured it out. You're allowed to interpret clear ayats, and unambiguous ayat you leave to Allah. But then why would Allah send you unambiguous ayats? Huh? For the disbelievers, those in whose hearts is a disease or something, even believers in whose hearts is a disease, to create discord. Oh, so you are a Muslim and you came to defend CP, and then what you've done is you've come in a very sneaky manner. Or maybe you are okay, whatever, we'll go with you, whatever you say. But I cannot go with you if you don't go with your Quran, your religion, and you figure out yourself. I cannot go with you. I'm open-minded and receptive. I don't think so. But it's very dangerous with you. I'm sorry, I don't think you are. Let's say, but okay. No, you could have gotten me into trouble the last time. What do you mean by opinion? Oh, you meant interpreting the Quran ayat. And now how you've come here, very dodgy. The one who does it in a good way, you would take it. But the one who's showing you contradictions in the Quran, you would not take that. You won't even see. What is evidence? You know how to come about. You know the meaning of evidence. The availability body of facts or information indicating whether a belief or proposition is true or valid. Whether a statement, so we have to take the ayat of the Quran. So in this, how do we do it? How do I do it? Whether a statement is true or not. We take the body, we take two Quran ayats, and we show you. If we show you a contradiction in the Quran ayat statement, what is a contradiction now, starting with you? Trying to find those notes. What does Allah say in the Quran? If there were much contradiction, it would be from whom? Please stick to the point. Please stick to the point. Red kite. Religion played a part in our evolution. Please stick to the point. Don't dodge me now. Surah 9, Ayah 13. What? Will you not fight a people who broke their oaths and aimed at the expulsion of the apostle, and they attacked you first? Do you fear them? But Allah is most deserving that you should fear Him if you are believers. Let me give you a very, Surah 4, Ayah 90. If they leave you alone and do not fight against you and offer you peace, then Allah does not permit you to harm them. Now here they've stopped fighting you. Still it says in Surah Tawbah 13, what? Will you not fight those who attacked you first? What if they stop fighting you? Do you fear them? Broke their oaths and aimed an expulsion. Let me give you a easy contradiction. Oh, I have to look at, so strike their necks and strike at a meaning without participating in war, they wanted the spoils of war, so they wished to change the word of Allah. Let me give you an easy contradiction here. Where's that note of mine? Please don't change the topic. Religion also added to the conflict of man, Shia Sunni. What evolution are you talking about in religion? The evolution from monkey to man? Easiest contradiction, how can I find? You see, your Allah says do not associate anyone with them, right? Then how come in Surah Takwir is associated? Rasul Kareem with them. The possessor of power with the owner of the throne secure. Do you know how God has said, do not associate anyone with me? After they became men from monkey, then as civilized. Where does it say in the Quran? Where does it say in the Quran? It says only those who sin. Brother, where are you going? Started their religion played part in evolution. Oh my goodness. Do you think Abraham's religion was Islam? His God's name was not even Allah. Now that's what I heard. You're not sticking to the, so I cannot help you. I don't know what you want. What are you doing here? Brother, you've just put a, about this, I figured it out. I think the Sunni side, because they have more majority. No, here. I think allows people to interpret. Please, why can't you stop at this? You think. People to interpret only if they do the good job. Now you see where you're wrong? According to you, doing a good job would be, according to the Muslims, that, let's say some Muslim, according to you, oh my God, who can, please stop at this, please. First I need to show you where you've gone wrong. I'm here because I like religion related streams. Oh, this is anti religion. This is not religion for religion. If you like religion related streams, you go to your religious people. You see where you've gone wrong here. I think first you need, brother, first you need to give the ayat where Allah says what you are saying. And you teach me that Allah has told you to think where He has, and then Allah also allows people to interpret only if they do a good job. Okay? And then why would Allah say, go through? So why would He say then? Let's say they find a contradiction. Right? The way you have put it is that good job. So let's say we do even better than a good job, we do the best job ever. Right? So we use our thinking and we think we have found a contradiction here. And we've done better than a good job. All Sunni Shia Muslims put together, religious scholars, Quran experts. We have done a good job, great job. And that goes against your Quran ayats, because I show you a Quran contradiction. And how do you know? Majority you can't say. You see? You're always saying, I think, and then you put it on majority. You're saying, what are you saying? The thinking of majority is better than the thinking of the, or are you saying the thinking of polytheists is better than the thinking of Prophet Muhammad, the thinking of Abu Bakr is better than the thinking of Imam Ali? So if you come like that, it's not, we'll never get anywhere properly. Quran challenge, make one ayat like Quran. Why have everyone failed? Because they don't want to, because it's not fair. It's not, even the challenge of the Quran is not fair. I'm sorry. Now, before jumping to that, can you see where you've gone wrong? Why should someone, and I haven't done what the Prophet has done, terrible things like killing people and all that, and even making an error and frowning at why should I? Yes, there are many poems which are better than this, and they give you that, they instill that. You know, I was reading classic books, not even in poetry, the English literature books, and they were teaching me to how to be honest and how to love and sacrifice and this and that. You won't believe it, the British literature books. And so, no, Allah doesn't say, sometimes He says 10, sometimes He says put jinns and men together. You see, there are 3 ayats here. So will Allah be satisfied with one? And I was just saying earlier on in my live stream, Musalma, do you think anyone who produces a Quran like this, ayat, they would not be killed? If Prophet Muhammad could get hands on him, they would kill him. Here it says, what about this? Or do they say he invented it, say then bring 10 surahs like it? Allah should make up His mind. 10 surahs, 1 surah? Or say if men and jinn should combine together to bring the like of this Quran, they could not bring the like of it. Now think about it. If someone was there and an inspiration says, an inspiration has come to me, Quran ayat. I was doing this earlier in my previous live stream. Huh? Where is it? Look what happened. Is this the one? Abdullah reported, I went to Allah's Messenger in the morning and he heard the voice of two-person argumentation. No, this is not the one. Where was it I was showing? If an inspiration, a person had claimed that inspiration was revealed, it's been revealed to him through inspiration. What happened to him? Musallema, he's called the liar. So who wants to write this kind of a thing where he takes on an oath, goes against his wife, goes pleasing his wives, goes against God's command? Surah Tahrim, Ayat 1. No, I don't want to whole Quran, no way. But the style of the Quran, it should be put like this. Just put style of the Quran. Great minds have found, and how many great minds are there not? They're not in majority. Great minds have found a contradiction in this Quran. Right? And brother, your Allah has done a pathetic job. Poorly written ayats, if I can bring them up and show you. Brother, sister, you say you are male. And okay. Can you not see? And how many intelligent people are there? Are they in majority or are they in minority? Or the intelligence, how many of them have found that intelligence, tapped inside that intelligence and work intelligently? I would tell you the Jews do it. Jews do a better job than the Muslims. Intelligent, very intelligent people. Even my father said, Moses, even I think the Quran may say Moses' people were very intelligent. They are Bani Israel. Oh, Bani Israel, we chose you above. I think the Quran doesn't say they're intelligent, most intelligent, but it says like this, they were, oh, Bani Israel, we chose you above. So let me see you. You know, the Jews are more intelligent than the Muslims, even. I mean, we as Muslims accept that. So then are you telling me that then the Jews are right, right? If you go according to that argument or reasoning. Reasoning meaning, brother, oh Bani Israel, we chose you above. And the Jews are more intelligent than Christians even. O children of Israel, remember my favor which I have bestowed upon you, and that I preferred you over the worlds. Over the worlds he has preferred. अगर इंटेलिजेंट होते तो हिटलर से मार क्यों खाए? Now, please, can you write in English, not Urdu here? अभी ये कोई बात हुई? अगर तुम्हारा प्रॉफिट इंटेलिजेंट होता तो जूइश लेडी से जहर क्यों खाता? उसको अल्लाह वैसे ही पहले ही बोल देता वही लेके देके। हाँ, इतना इतना पेन में क्यों था तुम्हारा प्रॉफिट? अगर तुम्हारा प्रॉफिट इतना ही इंटेलिजेंट होता तो जूइश से मार क्यों खाता? जूइश लेडी से पॉइजन क्यों लेता और खाता और फिर मरता और इतना पेन में रहता 3 years? Who killed Prophet Muhammad? Tell me. Huh? Tell me. Please don't write in Urdu. और जंग अहद में क्यों लूज करता? Cold case solved. You know he was in so much pain. Acts 17 polemics. Who killed Muhammad 1 year ago? Hadith bhi hai. Hadith is there. Oh Aisha, my which vein? Life vein, aorta, jo bhi. But he was in a lot of pain. So can't you put the same thing? Why are you then bringing life as a test? Life is a test for... You can't say that it's a test on their intelligence. Jews, for Jews. No, you're not going by the logic. You jump to agar Jews, if Jews were so intelligent, then why did they get killed? And then now you're saying, since I told you, life is a test. What is this? You're not even going by the logic properly. So for yourself, life is a test. Your prophet, life is a test. For Jews, they weren't intelligent because Hitler killed them. And yet they survived. Some of them came out of it. And they're still here. But you can't deny this much, right? That Jews, financial, Jews' intelligence is great. Those who survived, huh? So why can't... नहीं तो फिर अगर if you're going to say life is a test, then put the same thing for the Jews. Then it's your reason for Hitler killing them is invalid. Okay, do you see this? Your reason that you gave is invalid. Most intelligent race in the world, Jews. Then, brother, can you accept that what you have said here, the reason you gave me then it's invalid, right? It becomes invalid. Brother, oh God, he's not answering. Can you accept now your defeat? Or being so stubborn you can't see it? You can't see your defeat. You're being stubborn. That's coming in the way. Quran challenge make होना अगर intelligent, if they were intelligent, so Hitler, why would they be killed by Hitler? When I told him why would Prophet Muhammad be poisoned by a Jewish lady, he says life is a test. So then don't bring this against the Jews, because then the reason has failed. The reason you gave me has failed. Intelligent होंगे maybe दुनियावी इल्म होगा उनके पास, नहीं उनके पास बहुत इल्म है, खाली दुनियावी नहीं है. I'm talking about Jews, not worldly people, not atheists. I'm talking about Kabbalah. Jews, overall, very intelligent people, not only worldly. But your reason has failed. Can you accept this? Can you accept your reason has failed here? Or are you going to go on arguing with me? And really, what kind of a person are you? You can't see that your reason has failed here? How can I go with you? You will take me until the cows, God knows where. And I'll be talking to you, wasting my time here. You are so stubborn, you can't see your reason has failed. Dunyavi, to your prophet was also dunyavi. Because in the namaz, in your salat, don't you say that I want a beautiful life in this world and the next? No, I'm not talking about opinions don't change in one day. You've got to see that your reason is invalid. You have to accept that your reason is invalid. Then only I can go with you. I can't go with you like this. You're being dishonest and you're jumping from one thing to another. You're wasting my time here. I can't go with a dishonest, stubborn person whose reason has failed and they can't see it. I'm sorry. I cannot waste my time with a stubborn man, with a stubborn Kashmiri man. Like ऐसे तो you will, like this you will make me go crazy. I can bang my head on the wall. Who's telling you to change your opinion? You see, brother, you come to opinions all the time. You can't see a fact. Your reasoning power is so poor. Someone needs to help you to get your reasoning power and logical, like get it good. तो पहले आप please first go, learn how to reason, how to discuss, and then come here, okay? Don't come here. Go to a male person. Kashmiri men I cannot take, sorry. I have a certain terrible feeling with Kashmiri men. Sorry. So, also this. Go to a male if you are interested, don't come to females here, please. I have a personal, that's why I can't take Kashmiri men. And also, I cannot go with you. I'm not here to waste my energy, although I have little energy. And if you don't see it here, this means you're dishonest. Can you not see it here? Your reasoning has failed. First, make your reasoning powerful and logical, and then I can go with you step by step. Otherwise, if you don't go with me step by step, and you're taking me here and there, this is not right. I can never show you, you will never see the truth through anyone who wants to show you the truth. Okay? I don't care if you're born in the West, they're all the same. Oh, are you that horrible, the one I met, that Gora? Are you fair? What was his name? Mickey Malik. Are you Mickey Malik? Look, I don't have time to waste with you. ज़्यादा होशियारी की ना इधर, तो तुम्हें मैं ऐसा दूंगी, इधर मेरे साथ होशियारी नहीं करो. हाँ, oh, okay. Is he your brother? Who sent you here? No, are you here because a woman is talking here? You sick Kashmiris. Pakistani, Indian, Asian, Sikh. Wherever you are born, you show your true colors. And you cannot differentiate between an opinion and an interpretation of the Quran ayat. You cannot differentiate between what Allah is telling you, the hadith of Allah, and how do you understand a Quran ayat? By majority, your reasoning has failed here, brother. You can't even on this. You can't even differentiate. You're going on majority, and first you're thinking. So where's the thinking should be consistent, not on majority. You're not giving proper reasons to me. You're not consistent. You're not helping me. And I need help. I'm not like a genius like Christian Prince. Right? So, and I don't have that much strength and memory, a good memory. पता नहीं कौन मेरे पीछे लग गया है कश्मीरी. एक यहाँ तो इंडियन आते हैं, मैन कैसे अजीब से आते हैं. Sorry, you people. See, you're born in the West, but your mind is compact like Muslims. You see, still you are a Muslim. Right? So your mind is closed. And you still the Muslim view, that Muslim thinking. When you submit to God, are you supposed to use your mind? Or God's will power? Or whatever it is, submitting to God. So you see, you are still that Muslim. You have a closed mind, and you don't know how to even go with the. You failed. You don't know how to reason. Even use logic. You jump to majority. Then you stay. I think first you say I think. Then you go jump to majority. Then about the Jews, you are saying something. Brother, do you want to know what it means to be consistent in thinking? First, learn how to be consistent with your thoughts about a matter under discussion. My God. So this, sorry, can't help you. If you're not, go to Haris Sultan. Don't come to women, please. Kashmiri men I don't like. Neither Indian men. I'm chasing all of them away. So brother, you go to Haris Sultan, you go to another of your Pakistani, fellow Pakistani, go to Adam Seeker and all these junkies. Your fellow Pakistani. This garbage that you have as ex-Muslims, although unfortunate. Okay? Thank you very much.